Dream King Films, we're here with Range Viking head coach Donovan Maseline. Hey, coach, great win tonight, 48-23 over the Trinity Conquerors. Coach, just give me your thoughts on tonight's game.
It's a great team win. You know, we knew Trinity was going to come out. You know, they was going to come out hot. They wanted to win this game. So we knew they was going to give us our best shot, give us their best shot. So we just had to, second half, just, you know, we played team ball, you know, minimize the mistakes, offensively and defensively, and, you know, we was able to pull out the win.
Give me your thoughts on the play. Your quarterback, 4 overall touchdowns out of him tonight, 2 passing, 2 rushing.
Great. I mean, he played good. You know, some sacks that, you know, we can't take, but, you know, overall, we knew in the second half we had to do some different design runs for him to get him going and, you know, get our offensive line going. And once they, you know, got lathered up in the second half, you know, they really showed that, you know, in the trenches, that's what mattered. So, you know, he played very well, managed the game very well, managed the offense, trying to divvy out the ball and good stuff like that. And, you know, he used his legs very well in that.
Zach Washington, 2 touchdown runs. Talk about him and the rest of the backs, coach.
The rest of everybody played, you know, collective unit. We knew coming in that, you know, we wanted to establish the run, and, you know, some of the runs that we worked on all week, you know, it hit in the game, and, you know, he was able to, you know, find some open space and, you know, get in the end zone a couple times. And, you know, we'll go back and check the stats and we'll see what the rushing was. But, you know, he carried the load tonight, and, you know, that's what we want moving forward.
How you feel like the O-line played?
O-line played good. You know, we missed some blocks in the run game that, you know, could have enhanced, you know, our ability and our performance. But overall, you know, they played collective unit, made some adjustments in at halftime, and they came out in the second half, and they played pretty good.
Thoughts on the defense, coach?
Defense, man, you know, they're a tough group. They pride themselves on playing perfect. You know, that first half, that, you know, we know that defensively that wasn't the ball that they played. Second half, so they came out and, you know, had a pitch to shut out in the second half. And, you know, that's what happened. You know, the game of football is gonna have its battles, and just how we respond to that adversity. They showed it tonight, came out in the second half with more energy. I didn't have to say much at halftime. They understood what the task was at hand, and they came out, played collective, and you know, they were suffocating up front. Defensive line started rolling. Linebackers, you know, fitting downhill, and DBs covering.
Coach Jatarius Brown, 3 sacks out of him tonight. Can you just talk about the way he was getting after the quarterback?
Oh man, you know, that's something that we needed, you know, on the interior. We knew coming in that, you know, coming into the season that he can play big time football. He just needed the opportunity. And, you know, minor setback with the shoulder injury, and, you know, he's getting into his groove, and that's what we need going down the stretch, getting into his groove and finding his niche, and, you know, pairing that up with Jayon and, you know, Troy and King on the outside. You know, it can be special. That group is very special. They got great depth, and, you know, those guys just gonna compete and play together, and you know, continue to get sacks.
Michael Merritt, tackling machine out there tonight, coach. They couldn't do nothing with him. Talk about your linebacker and his performance.
Man, both linebackers, man, they performed very well on the interior. You know, early in the season, we talked about playing downhill, you know, not waiting and bouncing our feet, but playing downhill, playing physical. And they've been taking it, they've been watching film and understanding, you know, what the offense is trying to do to them, and just coming downhill and just being physical and imposing their will. So him and Tony Williams played very good tonight. Jardine came in, played some good football when Michael went out with a leg injury. So just a great team, collective unit on that side of the ball, on both sides, really. Just playing good team football, and, you know, the guys understanding the adjustments and understanding the reason why we're making those adjustments, and then just carrying out and executing the assignments.
Week after week, Coach Wonton delivering big hits week after week. Can you talk about your hitter and that big hit he made in tonight's game?
That was special. That's what got, you know, continued the momentum. You know, that stuff like that gets the team going, gets the crowd into it, and they feed off him. They know anytime that ball in the air, 8 around, you might as well look both ways, because he's coming with bad intentions. And, you know, that's just to show, man, that he's a hell of a safety. He's an underrated guy, overlooked guy. He can play big time football at the next level. So I'm excited for what he's going to continue to do throughout the season. One thing, man, he's a dominant guy, and he's very smart from the neck up. He's a very smart football player, and he understands the game. And you know, we just going to continue to grow him, continue to mature him, and then you know, He's gonna continue to have a great season.
Yes, sir, Coach. Great atmosphere as always over here at Range. Even Coach Mike Norvell landed a helicopter and came to check y'all guys out. Can you just talk about the atmosphere and everybody that came out to support y'all tonight, Coach?
We talked about it last week, that it was going to be electric. You know, it was going to be a great atmosphere for the city, you know, for the community. And that, you know, we really wanted this win because, you know, I don't know. We just really want this win, you know, and, you know, the kids had to come out and feed off of it. We appreciate the fans and, you know, from both sides coming out and being energetic and giving their teams the momentum to go out there and execute. So just a great atmosphere. You know, just good on both sides. You know, it was great. You know, minus the little penalties that we had in the game. They just wanted to make sure that the kids understood they wasn't going for any extra activity on either side. So, you know, we just had to make sure that we kept our kids level-headed on both sides, and, you know, so that we don't have any bonehead penalties where kids get ejected out of the game. So, because we need everybody.
Coach, final question, Coach. 3-0 start to the season. Can you just give me your final thoughts on tonight's contest?
Man, just, you know, it showed the true response of a team. You know, like I told them, you know, it's how you respond to the situation that we put ourselves in. We can't, you know, lull ourselves in what's happened up until now. We can take this moment and take advantage of the opportunity to come back in the second half and take advantage of the matchups that we saw, and just continue to put your foot, you know, on their neck and impose your will. And, you know, those guys came out in the second half and they did that on both sides of the ball. And we knew we had to do it up front on both sides, and, you know, they came out and did that.
Hey, Coach, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to y'all future.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.